reason what you're seeing from the White House is because you can say a lot about Donald Trump, and I disagree with a lot of things with Republicans and what they do, but he is politically astute, and he understands when poll numbers start sinking around an issue that's very direct. And this is, to Alex's point, if you looked at those independent numbers prior to the election, they were upside down when you asked him if they should be deporting criminals or people that were doing bad things. 70% of independents would have bid for that. But to Alex's point, it's the way that they've implemented that. We're not talking about the border being closed. We're not talking about actually bad people that's been deported. We're talking about what we're seeing in the street with American citizens dying, and that's his problem.
But I think this is also putting into stark relief the very real and long existing tensions within the administration about how this deportation strategy is taking place. So we have people like Noam Corey Lewandowski, Stephen Miller, who want deportations up as much as possible for their own sake. Then we have people like Tom Homan, who is seen by Republicans as more of the adult in the room. You know, he's controversial among Democrats, of course. But I think, another thing, there's a tragic, fatal shooting in and of itself, and there's the administration's response to it. And Noam and Stephen Miller accusing Preddy of domestic terrorism was obviously not the right course here.
Well, you saw, this last weekend, it was the Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem response
to
this, because that is how they've responded to every controversy over the last year. And what's so striking is that this is the administration overruling, in some ways, Kristi Noem and Stephen Miller, which they have not done so far.